These are some clips of some of the exercises that are really valuable for volleyball playing athletes to help out their core. All these exercises can be done with no equipment. So the first is what's called a bird dog. So the athlete is going to go opposite arm, opposite leg, complete extension, trying to get a straight line from the ankle all the way through the opposite wrist. The second exercise here is called a flutter to scissor. So athletes focusing on pushing their lower back into the ground and being able to keep the engagement of active core. The third exercise here is a straight arm sit up. So keeping the soles of the feet flat on the ground, using the core to pick themselves all the way up off the ground, keeping their hands above their head the whole time. The last one here is what's called a chaturanga push-up or a tricep push-up. So keeping the elbows tight to the body, wrists directly underneath the shoulders, making sure to keep the back flat.
All right, so we're gonna work on a serving drill out here, and I'm gonna be explaining to you as I serve the boys why I would use some of these serves. You know, whether we're on the sand or whether we're indoor, you can create some of the same concepts by focusing. So to start here, I'm gonna come out serving the seam between them, like directly in the middle of the seam. Reason, one, there's the majority of the court. I don't have the sidelines as defenders, so using the middle ups my percentages, and then also to create a little bit of confusion in between them and hope I can get a little miscommunication. Let's see a couple of those. All right, serve in middle. Second. Line. Normal. So really trying to pinpoint in between them. We're not yet talking about depth, so deep, middle, or short. Just trying to get the ball in between them. All right, middle serve. Middle. Line. Hit it if you can. One more time, I'm gonna serve in between them. I'm gonna try to be a little bit more pinpoint. The first one, I went a little bit more towards Alex. That one a little more towards Brendan. I'm gonna try to put it right between them. Middle. All right, so now I'm gonna go into a short float serve. Point of this, try to get the person to lose some tracking or not have much of an approach when they get ready to hit. Short float. I got you. In those situations, whether we're indoor or beach, that makes it much harder for a person to be able to get an approach and hit strong. Second ball. Line. Normal. All right, we're gonna serve Coach Brendan, the bigger guy, short as well. Short to you, B. Normal, if you can. Can create a little confusion, a little bit less accuracy in the passing. Short. Normal. Second. I got it. Right shoulder straight up. Tight. Ah, my bad. So now I'm gonna serve the ball towards the outside sideline. This is a little bit more risky because there's another defender with the sideline, but Alex doesn't have any teammates over there. So if I can get him to lose his footing or be late with his arms or shank, my percentages of scoring go up. Sideline, Alex. Ow. I got you under that. Right? Like there, I created a pretty tough situation by making him have to go off of his feet to pass. Sideline again. And a second ball.
Ow. On the net. Not on the net.
Second.
Fine. Normal.
So a little less accuracy there, as you can see, with the passing, making him have to move towards the sideline. Now I'm going to serve Coach Brendan towards his sideline. B, sideline.
Normal. Second. If you want it. You. Oh. Nice play.
Last serve. Serving the sideline one more time, trying to get that width. A little bit of a lack of having his teammate near him.
Normal. Put it up. Ah. You. On the net.
All right. So you can utilize those different kinds of serves with a float, standing, jump spin, hybrid, but I wanted you to get some understanding of why you would choose some of those serves and how they can help your team be more successful. All right, so we're gonna show you some passing warm-ups that we're doing with Sunny. This is something really good to do if you have a team or a couple individuals who you're working with. You wanna get them warm quickly with a lot of touches. So the first thing is gonna be continuous platform contacts with no steps. So the point of a drill like this is for her to focus on getting the ball on the middle of her forearms consistently. You can get about 20 of those reps in a really short amount of time. The next thing is going to be the same drill but outside of her body, so she has to create an angle. Nice. We're going to switch spots so you can get a front view of the same thing. Go a little out of angle. Okay. All right. So as a coach, you've got to make sure that you toss the ball really accurately since they're not able to move their feet. And just have them focus on the shoulders. Really good passing warm-up drill to get in a lot of reps. All right, so a concept that we're working on here in serve receive, as you watch Sunny pass out of area 6, is you're gonna watch her manipulate her feet first and then her arms last. So she's gonna be passing the ball towards the setting target, and what we wanna focus on for her is making sure her footwork finishes before her platform comes together. So regardless of the speed of the ball, that's the goal. Feet first, arms last. Let's check it out. 3 set shuffles, get up. And so as you get some views from behind her, we're gonna look for the same thing as she goes off some serves. So as the serve's off my hand, making sure that her feet move first and the platform is last. So the reason for this is, one, when we run or move with our hands together, we have less balance and potential speed, whether it's laterally or forward to back. And then when we put our hands together early, it ups the percentages of us swinging, which ups the percentages of us shanking. So we want to make sure that our arms do start to move towards the ball as the ball is heading to the point of contact, but don't connect until you're sure of where that ball is gonna end up. All right, do an out-of-system setting with Leah M. She's gonna start with a 3-step move, left, right, left, and side setting. I'm gonna be close to her so that there's not a lot of variability. She's working on setting the ball over her right ear and shoulder with her wrists and elbows.
to do is add a subtle angle with both hands, maintaining the 2-inch spacing. Exaggerate. So once they start to become more comfortable with the ball coming from close, then I'm gonna step away and have the ball come from more where the setter would be. You're gonna go right, left, right, left. Right, left, right, left. Right, left, right, left. Right, left, right, left. And making sure each time it's coming from about 3 inches above the forehead. Make sure you know the libero rule. If it's not a libero who's setting, they can hand set from anywhere. If it's a libero and they step on the 10-foot line or go in front of it, and the hitter jumps and hits the ball, it's the other team's point. Last 2 sets. A little more angle with that hand. Good. That's a good set. One more. Oh, foot falter. One more time. Mindful of the line. Good. So this video is showing one of the setters, Alvin. We're gonna what's called a late arrival. So for those of you who have setters who play in the back row, which is probably all of you, you definitely want to work on the concept where setters are coming out of the back row after a ball got hit hard and dug by their teammate. The footwork here is left, right to start. So, setting footwork deep dive with Addie Chang. She's going to be doing weaving 3-step moves with jump catches through these cones. Goal for her here is to get straight up and down every time she jumps and avoid the float like so. And get rhythm of the jump timing to catch on the way up. Okay, we want to do the same thing backward. A lot of setters struggle to move backward. We don't want AC to be one of them. Notice her feet are not crossing on these moves. These are step shuffle moves before the jump. Alright, so we're going to progress it onto the net. Sunny, grab 2 blue cones. Alright, so what we're going to do next is one of the 6 types of footwork we train. This first one's called directionally dominant. So if she goes forward, she'll lead with her right foot. If she goes backward, she'll lead with her left foot. We're going to start backward first. So she'll go left, right, left, jump, catch. We're going to do that 3 times. These could obviously also be standing catches. And now we'll move her toward area 1, left, right, left. Her second and third step will cross over. Good, little float that time. I'm going to toss it a little closer to 6 feet. Better? One more time. Now we're going to go toward area 5 with the right foot lead. Right, left, right. A little sooner. Pop off the ground. Pop. Better. One more time. Now we're going to go toward area 4. Right, left, right. Bigger square. Nice. Alright, we're going to move her backward now towards area 2. On this one, she's going to open her hip up, so she will turn and run. 4 total steps. Left, right, left, right. Again. right foot first toward area 5. Right, left, right, left. Next time she'll jump. On that one, we would have liked to see the first step cover more ground. Let's see it again. Big first step. Almost. But still being able to get in all 4 steps. 4 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. Now we're going to move toward area 4, right foot first. Almost. That was 3 steps. Yeah, we'd like to see 4 steps. Right, left, right, left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. And finally, we're going to have her move a 5-step out of system towards area 2. So she's going to demo it once without the ball. 5 steps. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. And for me, I like the 4th step to cross over in front like she did there. Now we're going to do it with the ball. She's not jumping. It's all good. The reason that we're doing no jump here is usually out of system. There's not the need to jump step. Now we're going to have her move toward area 1. 5 step. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Now right foot first towards area 5. Let's try that one again without the ball. 5 steps. Right foot first. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Perfect. Now with the ball. Right foot first. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Now she's going to finish with an area 4 move. 5 steps. 5. Good. Last one. Once an athlete has the ability to do all those different movements, the last 2 that we want them to get comfortable with are acting like they were a person coming out of the back row in defense. So go ahead and start here. She's going to be about 13 feet away from the net, or 3 feet behind the 3-meter line. And she's going to go left, right to start, which is 4 steps. We call this a late arrival. Left, right. Good. And this next time, we're going to have her go back to jumping. Left, right. Good. This is for situations where the opponent hits a ball hard, and then the ball gets dug, and you have to come out of the back row as a setter. One more time. Left, right, jump. Good. Now, for comfort, we're going to flip the footwork, and now she's got to go right, left. Right. So this is usually going to feel more awkward because the foot furthest from the net is going to finish last. So once without the ball, 5, 3, 2, 1. Almost. Try again. That was a little hop at the end. 4, 3, 2, 1. Almost. Last time we see the left foot finishes last. 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, that's it. Now do it with the ball. 4, 3, 2, 1. Gotta get comfortable doing it all. One more time. 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one without the ball. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Alright, now she's gonna act as if she just finished blocking in the antenna. So when I bounce the ball, she'll pivot her left foot open, and then she's gonna do a 4-step move along the net, right, left. Once without the ball. Face the net. Pivot open. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Yep. Now she'll do it with the ball. Bounce. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Last breath. Ball. 4, 3. Very good. So that situation, she didn't need more steps, but because of the drill, she has to make sure she gets all the steps. 4, 3, 2. Good. Alright, so that is an introductory footwork palette for setters. Alright, going into a hitting warm-up here. Sunny is going to be taking a 4-step approach and hitting cross-court to the angle. In between, she'll transition and hit another one to the angle. After that, she's going to do the same thing to the line, area 1. So what she's working at to start here is looking the same. A big concept for athletes is talking to them about looking the same when they come in to have more deception. Okay, Sunny, let's grab that fence. Block the line. So what you're looking for here is angle of approach. Because she's right-handed, we're having her come outside of the court, a 45-degree angle. Last 2 steps, ideally, are going to be inside of the court when she step closes. Last 2 steps, step close, inside of the court. Let's check it out. And the angle. She's gonna hit into the angle twice in a row, and then her second round she'll hit to the line twice in a row. All right, angle here. Now we're gonna go into the line. 45 degrees, rise. All right, so as she continues to go, things that you're looking for, angle of approach, and then slow to fast. When the first angle hits there, she was a little bit late on the first, a little bit early on the second. She did a good job making up for that on the line. We're gonna do one more round. Into the angle. Get more vertical, up. Okay. We're gonna go to the line. And so a drill like this can be matured up to having her go off the set, or having her go tempo, or having her start inside and work out, or having her transition and work out. So one thing that we're going to show you is a cool drill to have her work on transitioning, where the setter, as the coach, can either toss it themselves, or if you're running this with a team, the coach or libero or any player can toss to a setter. You want to toss about when the person has 2 more steps left in their transition. So she's going to do a 5-step transition, right, left, right, and then she's going to come in transition in tempo and hit to the angle twice in a row. When I bounce, go. You're hitting a tempo step. At the net, and then you can do the same exact thing to the line, tempo set. That's a good way to get your athletes working at looking the same. Great warm-up drill for hitters. Go ahead, Sonny. 5. Having them self-toss the ball or having someone else toss and giving the 3. Giving the call while the set is in the air so they look at staying the same. 1, area 1. Again, they want to build the deception. 1, looking the same when they set up, and then having the hip and hand manipulate the ball. 5. Good. Let's do 3 more. 3. And 3, I mean roll shot area 3 to the middle of the court over the block. 2. On that one, she got a little confused. Tip short, area 2. 2. Right there. Last one, Sonny. 5. Great drill to warm up hitters. The next thing we would do is progress that into the air. So Sonny, you're gonna start inside, and then you're going to get set and listen for the call. Go. 5. Go. 3. Go. 1. One more. Go. 1. So using a drill like that to work on consistency of the approach, looking the same, and decision making in the air. So this next drill is a hitting drill designed to work on in-system hitting and then being prepared in transition for fast plays. So what Sunny's gonna do is she'll hit the first ball in system either towards area 1, area 5, or roll shot, and then she's gonna get a quick second toss where she can either take 3 steps, left, right, left, or 2 steps, right, left, and dart the ball quickly to the area 1 corner. Go. Go. good for is when there's a quick coverage play and the ball comes in your zone, or if you get a funky set that you have to make a quick reaction on and dart the ball to the corner. The ones that she was having success on, she was able to get her elbow up on time. The ones that she had a little bit of hand slide and chopped out of bounds, after the backswing, her elbow was a little bit late. Rewind the clip to see it again. All right, so this is a hitting drill with Sunny where she's working on having to stage and hit. So she's gonna be hitting out of the back row here on the pipe. She's gonna get 2 reps in a row where she's coming straight down the middle of the court as if she were passing or digging in area 6. Then she'll get 2 reps where she comes from area 1 after the pass and has to get straight to hit her pipe. And then 2 reps where she's coming from area 5 where she's gotta stage and get straight on the pipe. This is really important for hitters working on what they do before they take the actual approach. Stage and get around this cone and come straight. So pass and keep going right away. Passing it around that cone. A little less comfortable on that one. I'll take that ball back. Very important for hitting range. Hit that drill on repeat. 5. 5. Oh, a little high. 1. Get up. Last 2 step poses. Big backswing. 1. I'll let this take you a little more time to use your arm to let it have that backswing. 1. Last one. 5. All right, so like I said, you're gonna go twice in a row, second step tempo, where because you're left-handed, your right foot's on the ground when I touch. Twice in a row, high ball, first step tempo, and then twice in a row, third step tempo. You're all hitting at the same spot. Here, first one, second step, yeah. So right foot on the ground when I touch. First 2 balls, second step tempo. Next 2, high ball, first step. Last 2, third step. Incline. High ball. So now we're gonna grab the ball. All right, so for the overpasses, like we worked on earlier, if it feels like you need to pass it, then take a 3-step back and pass it. If you could 2-step and hit it, then do that. Right now we're just gonna have you hit it towards like the 2-3 seam. Okay, so like down, okay. And then if it doesn't come, all right, we're gonna do some right side hitting with Sunny. So it depends a little bit on the athlete, whether I have them come down the line, slightly inside or wide. Generically, I'll have athletes start just inside of the 10-foot line when they're right-handed, so the ball can stay on their right shoulder and they're approaching more straight. So that's how she's gonna start here with a 4-step approach, hitting the line. What to look out for, she's not gonna be going thumb down, left side of the ball. She's gonna be focusing on keeping her thumb neutral, pointing her middle finger towards area 5 and hitting it straight down the line. So what to pay attention to on these swings is not only that she's getting a good backswing or double arm lift of her arms, but when the elbow comes back, her chest is opening up to this right side. So she's not keeping her chest straight, okay? And so in that situation, she would arch her back, which is not good. She's opening her chest and then twisting on the close. Let's see a couple of those off the set. So first set tempo.
Right side. Right side. Right side.
And so as she's jumping on these, we want her to continue to work on jumping off 2 feet. In the last 2, she carried a little bit of her energy onto her 4th step, her left foot. So now we're gonna have her hit the angle. Her goal is to look the same coming in, and she's gonna rotate her right hip and her chest toward area 1 and point her middle finger toward area 1.
Right side.
When I draw my hand down. That time we did not get enough hip rotation, a little bit more hip and chest to get the ball cross court. So same thing now off of the set, 1st step tempo. The goal for Sunny is to look the same as she's coming in, and then rotate, close the hip and chest to the angle.
Right side. Right side.
some off-speed range. So every time they train, I recommend adding an off-speed, whether that's tips or roll shots. So now she's gonna hit a roll shot in the middle of the court over the block, and her goal is to have the elbow all the way back for deception. That is a tutorial of what not to do. Good shot, average elbow. Better self. So now, as I set her, she's gonna hear me say line, angle, or shot, and she's gonna respond appropriately.
Right side.
Angle.
Right side.
Shot.
Right side.
Angle. A little bit early in there again, unwrap it.
Right side.
Angle. Last one.
Right side.
Line. So this one's a fun little read blocking drill. Really helping the athlete with being able to read, maneuver their feet in different settings, but also make sure that they're keeping up with the timing of the toss, aka the setter's set. In this drill, Jake is working at read blocking. So this is a drill without the ball called ball setter, ball hitter. So what he's focusing on in order is being able to see the pass. Is it a really good pass? Is it an out of system pass? Or is it an overpass? From there, he's gonna look at the setter, specifically the wrists of the setter, to determine where the ball is gonna go. After that, he should watch the flight path of the volleyball until it peaks, and then get his eyes on the hitter and be able to seal the net with his designated zone. So whether that's line, angle, to the left, to the right, to the seam. So that's what he's doing in this next drill. So the little addition here is Jake adding a transition move. So what's talked about very infrequently amongst teams is what happens in between plays. So in this situation, Jake is working at, his team just put the ball over the net. So he hit, he covered, free ball, whatever. But getting back to the net, finding balance, and then making his block move. All right, so defensive drill with Sunny Bones. She's gonna be moving toward, this is the area 1 corner, which is a cross-court angle hit from the area 2 right side hitter over there. And her whole goal is 2 things: making sure that she is on balance before my arm is coming forward, so she has the ability to dig the driven ball or make a run play, and then being able to read if my arm is in regular time, as in I'm hitting with pace for her to make a reaction, or if I go something off speed towards the middle of the court, which she's gonna engage a run play rather than a driven play. Let's check out some reps. Petition. So you're gonna go towards the corner. Yep. Looking to take either a no step or a 1-step play, and then anything that's going to be off speed is where she engages that run play, looking to avoid the false step. So this is 2 fun beach volleyball drills here. In the first one, what's being worked on is digging the angle, and then the person who's at the net who is blocking hitting on 2. So your focus here as a digger is trying to make sure you're digging the ball about 4 to 5 feet off the net in the center of the court, allowing the hitter or the blocker after they open up, so pivot open to face the defender, take a 3-step approach, jump and hit the ball. In the second drill, we're working on a side out plus a second ball. This is a great drill for indoor and beach to be able to get the teams warm and get them working on different shots and just adding some specificity. So when you look at that drill, you're gonna see some balls being hit on 3, so the pass set and the hit. Some other things you can mix in is having maybe the second ball hit on 2, so platform touch, and then jump and hit on the second ball.
Mark.
Tempo.
Mark.
Right.
Good call.
Good rip.
Mark. Left. Okay.
Yeah, buddy.
Lefty to the left. All right, accurate step, B.
Good play. Good play, Mark.
Accurate step. Right there for you. All right, one more round from the top. Now, defender, start in the middle. When you see the initiator toss, get into the angle. So start next to this neon cone, and then get into the angle. Swing on this way. You're gonna go there. Same spot. Oh, okay. B, middle, put it middle. Yours, play. Up and down in the middle. Rise up. Second ball. Mine. Normal, hit left. Nice dig. That's good. Yours, play. Outside. Outside it is. Second. Look for it. Push me. Throw inside. Way to get there, dude. Short. Right in the middle. Second ball. Yours, move your feet. Up and down. Left, high left. Mine, come here. Up and down. Cut. So here's a championship habit. When you're going into your trainings, when you're going into your matches, really emphasizing speaking about what you're about to do.
What I encounter on a daily basis when it comes to working with athletes is so many athletes taking responsibility or taking blame or apologizing for what just happened. And the more time that you spend on what just happened and what happened previously, the less time and energy you're putting towards what's about to happen and what's about to occur, which is far more important. So try this out this week. When you finish a repetition, when you finish a match, when you finish anything that you're doing competitive, rather than taking an inventory of what you did and then apologizing or congratulating or whatever the case, spend time speaking about what you're about to do. So for example, if you're in serve receive passing and you shank a ball towards the wall, rather than saying, my bad, I got it, try something like, this next pass is gonna be on the forehead.
All right, we're gonna hear from Al Palantonio, varsity setter, Mater Dei High School. What is important to you from a coach? And what would you say are the biggest things that you as an athlete bring into a training or a tournament?
The biggest thing that I would want from a coach?
Yeah.
Probably just helpful criticism, not just complaining about what I'm doing wrong, just telling me how to fix it as well. And then something that I bring to trainings is a mindset that I'm here to get better and that not everything's going to be perfect every time.
Wise words from Tony. What's happening? So we're here with KP Ostavar, Ribeiro, and we want to find out what are some things for you that are important when it comes to coaches, and what are some things that you like to bring into trainings as an athlete?
What I like to bring into trainings, like my confidence and energy, because that's kind of like, if you practice that in like training, it will translate into the match. And then for coaches, I always like to be engaged, have relationships, and just keep them like, hey, I'm here, that kind of thing.
Okay. How about from a coach, like from a coach to you?
I would like to hear like a lot of feedback and a lot of like correction.
Good stuff from KPO.